everybody. Tell me y'all can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Tell me if you all can hear me. I can't even begin. Hit the button. Yes. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me or not. I am telling you. Jesus. Okay, before we get started, let me tell y'all about this day already. I don't know how long we're gonna be. We're gonna be on here until my sanity goes out. Hey baby, how you doing? You know I've been on this thing recording and talking. I started this camera at 1 o'clock to go record and talk, and I'm like, is everything working? Is it working? Hello, Marvelous. And I'm just like, why isn't this working? And I'm sitting here looking at myself on the camera going, it's been one of these days. For some reason, my Bluetooth isn't working today. To cut my machines, they're not working. I got a project that's running over here and the laser, so you guys it may be a little loud, or I might be loud because my laser's going and I feel like I got a lot of background noise or white noise. I've spent a great part of this morning looking for an item that Lisa had sent to me, and then finally I found it. I don't even know if I should be crafting today. Today is an off day, but let's get going because I want to keep us to our hour. So today we are going to work on a tumbler. I am going to show you one of the ways that I get my tumblers prepared. And the only reason we're going to work on this tumbler is because we received a beautiful gift that I thought, oh, I got the perfect idea to make a topper for this tumbler. And so I am going to show you all how I do my tumblers, which again, this is kind of not a first for the channel, but a first for a live, I believe. I haven't gone live and done a tumbler in, I don't think ever on this show, on this channel. Well, probably, I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, long ago I used to do live, or do videos of showing tumblers. Long ago. So I tape off the bottom at the seam, the cup seam, because I do want it to have a metal bottom, a silver bottom to show through. I'm going to put my gloves on and we're going to do the Mod Podge version. Francis, hello darling, how are you? Y'all hang with me because I got a couple things I want to show you. If you've ever thought about doing a tumbler, done a tumbler before, this is a easy breezy. Y'all, I'm having a bad day. I just remembered something that I forgot I need to do. Hold on a minute. I got to get something else here. Hold on. I mean, patience is really being tried for me today because I'm off. I don't know why. But y'all gonna, help work me through whatever is going on in my head that's got me all off balance. Y'all help work me through. Alright, I'm getting some paint here because we're going to use the paint as part of our process to glue and put the tumbler on. You're going to see me do some really different stuff here. And I'm going to use my little side here. I did get a gift of, God dang it, what is wrong today? Come on, Lord. This is crazy. Got my paint down. I'm going to put some Mod Podge into my paint as well. Give me a little bit of adhesion. Mix that all together right there. And I'm going to start at the bottom with my paint. I'll just run this around really quick. Y'all tell me how y'all day is going, how y'all week went this week. As y'all can see, for some reason Sharon is off. I don't know why. It's not like I've done anything. I hung a door yesterday. I finally hung a door in my IT room. I finally closed that in with the door. So that was cool. Francis, is this your first time with us? Welcome, honey. Welcome, welcome if it is. We do all kinds of crafting things on this channel. I am a crafter at heart. I do a lot of paper crafting. I do a lot of bling crafting. Not locked into just one thing. So I appreciate you being here with us and enjoying the ride, because it is a ride. Today looks like this will be a roller coaster for all of us. My brushes are leaving gunk in the paint. I'm just smoothing this out now so that I won't have these lines. When you do Mod Podge or paint application as your glue, you want to make sure to try to get it as smooth as possible, because depending on the color of the Mod Podge, it will show through your glitter. And so you want to try to get it smooth, right? Now I'm as smooth as I'm going to be able to get before my glitter dries. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my first coat of glitter and paint or glitter here, knowing that I'll have to do a second coat. How does that look? It went on fairly well, considering everything we're dealing with today. That went on really well. And we will need to do a second coat. I have my paper down to catch my glitter so that I can put that back into my container. And that looks pretty. Hello, Glenda. Good to see you. Y'all hold on, because this isn't the real project for today. This is to help us get to the project for today. So I'm going to tap that off. Again, tap that so the glitter will come off of there. I'm going to take my container and we're going to pour all of this glitter back into the jar. Hopefully without an accident happening. Alright. That was the top half. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to wipe that off. I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to wipe this off of my little mat. Put this brush up into the water. Going to get us a different brush. We're going to rinse and repeat, but this time we're going to do it with the color of pink. Alright. Probably have guessed it. We're working on a lemonade cup. I'm going to use pink this time. I'm not going to put Mod Podge in. I'm going to see if this will work without the Mod Podge this go around. Still using the same glove. Now we're going to run this pink across here. I'm going to be a little careful around my edges. Although it's going to be kind of ombre, I still don't want it to be too thick or gunky. Down at the bottom. Put a lot of pink on it. Go over. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is an ombre cup. And you're going to blend. You're going to put a logo on it. You're going to have it your style, your way, your gift. You know what? When you make things like these for custom gifts for friends, family, or to sell, it's really a unique gift, and perfection probably is not the goal. If people want a perfection, in my opinion, they would want to go to a manufacturer that can do it with a machine. Now, you've heard me say before in the past that if it's worth doing right. But I didn't say right, I said perfection, right? We're not aiming for perfection, we're aiming for beautiful, custom look. Alright, there's our glitter on that side. Let's bring in our piece of paper to catch our glitter. And this is Pink Panther. That is, again, one of the ones my daughter sells. We don't have our website anymore, so if you're interested in it, just inbox me. Y'all know that's not why I'm on here. I'm not on here to sell stuff. Usually on here just to craft and create for an hour. Spend some time together. Today I'm going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so. How are we doing so far? How are we doing so far? Y'all still with me? There we are. There is our cup. And I am going to bring this down just a little bit more. Probably a bad decision because that glitter was not dry. So it's going to make it bubble up. I'll pat it down, smooth it out some with my finger. There we go. Now, I know I want to make this an ombre, but I'm not going to do the ombre until I do my final coat with the epoxy, or maybe even a coat with the glitter, because right now it's going to get covered up anyway, so there's no purpose for me to spend a lot of time invested into trying to ombre that right now. But on the next coat, we'll do the ombre a little bit better. So let's set this to the side and let it start to dry and cure up. I'm not going to tap that pink off because I don't want any of the yellow to come off into my mixture here. And we are going to get ready to move to the reason that we created this project. Oh, look at how that filled that back up. Tap that down, get the air out of it, and put the rest inside of there. Okay. How we doing? Lisa says, Ro, how are you? Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you, Ro. Ro, I'm glad to see you. I have to tell you, I need you to email me. You know, sweetheart, I made several things for you for your event that was last weekend, and I went to mail them off to you, and I had no contact, no email address, no mailing address, nothing. So I could not get them to you in time for your event. And I was hoping that I could catch you last Sunday, but I wasn't able to catch you. And I need to get that stuff over to you. I'm sorry that it's not for won't be in time for your fundraiser, or your fundraiser's already gone and done. But I still want to gift you the stuff that we made for you, honey. So if you will email me your address, I can get that stuff shipped over to you. I was talking to Lisa last week, and I was like, Lisa, you'll never believe what happened. In terms of, we had all that stuff that we made for you, and I didn't have a contact address for you. Very disappointed that I didn't. Very disappointed that I didn't have the address to send you that stuff. I feel so bad. So if you will email me, then I'll get it over there to you. All right, y'all. Here we go. For some reason, I am off. I feel like I'm rushing. I feel like I'm talking fast. I'm talking loud. I don't know what's going on with Sharon Tucker today. All right, we're going to just wipe some of this glitter off of here because we don't want the glitter to be on our next step of our project. Okay. Look at our gloves. This would have been my hands, right, Lisa, if I hadn't put these gloves on here. Okay. So what is the birthing idea of this project? These right here. Let me take these gloves off. Lisa sent these, they're like ice cubes, if you would. She sent these over to us a couple weeks ago with a whole box of stuff that she gifted to us. And from each one of the items that she gifted to us, we've been creating a project. And so for this project, we're going to make a top for our tumbler. And so I have my tumbler top right here. And I have some fruits that I purchased off of Amazon. They came in last week or a week. Yeah, they came in sometime last week. So I purchased all this fruit. And with these little table scatters, we're going to bling up or make up our cup and make it a fruit. A lid for our little cup that we just decorated here, right? So I have a lot of fruit. I can't use all this fruit. So I'm going to give some of this fruit out as well. And last week when we created and worked together, we created this little beauty. You guys remember her? We made her this, and we're going to give this away this week. So I'm going to announce who the winner is in a little bit here after we start working on our cup, because we want to get this done. So here's what I'm thinking in my head. I am thinking that I want to be able to close and open the lid even if it has fruit on it. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to take the lid out, this little cup piece out, and I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to put a toothpick in the air hole. I'll bring you guys down so you can see better. I'm going to put a toothpick in the air hole so that we don't block that up. And then I am going to put my piece of fruit on first. If anybody's done this before and you have a better recommendation, speak now or forever hold your peace, because this is my first time doing this. So we're going to try. We're going to learn together. Rose said the event was nice. A few hiccups, okay, but we made it. We do have a few more events coming up, so you're never too late. Good. I did send you a message on IG. I didn't go back and get it yet. Oh, you sent me a message on IG. Okay, I'll go look for it there. I'll go look for it there. And here's my email too. Let me give you my email because I want to be sure to I want to send you this stuff, honey. BTH Enterprises FW@gmail.com. BTH Enterprises FW@gmail.com. If you will send me your email there so I can send you the stuff. I'm riding around with it in the back of my car waiting for it. I hope I haven't broke, it didn't break, because I want to get that over to you. Okay. Here we go, kids. Let's work. Turning my glove inside out. Here we go. Let's take some of, I have my resin. I have my UV resin. We're going to use this to dry this up really fast and to see if we can make this work. Now the assumption is that I got to put quite a bit on here. And I'm going to hold use the toothpick as part of my holding way to hold this. And then I'm going to turn on my lamp and let's see if we can do this. While I'm doing that, let's read the questions. You are the winner, honey. You are the winner. Let's put that on 60 seconds. Now let's try that. What is going on? There we go. Come on. What? Does the lamp need to heat up? This is my first time using this lamp, so I'm not sure why it's blinking like that. I don't like that at all. Is that normal? That it's blinking on and off like that? Stop doing that. My other lamp doesn't blink on and off, so that has me puzzled. This might be going back to Amazon if it continues to do this blinking on and off thing. Does that mean it's getting ready or it's heating up or what's the deal? Alright, let's set it aside because it cured it. Now I could take my little toothpick. Yes, great. Okay, so that's our little lemon on there. I'm keeping the toothpick in because I want to make sure that we don't block up the vent hole and that our Everything has an opportunity to breathe. Now I want to add a little bit of ice to the sides here. Again, being very careful not to put it over the vent hole because I want this to be vented out. And I'm doing it like this, you guys, because I also want I want to be sure that the person who has this can clean it, right? You don't want to make it so that you can't take it off and clean it. Especially if you're like me, you're a coffee drinker and you use this to drink coffee out of, you want to be able to clean it. Try double tapping it. Let's see. It's still blinking on and off. Let me hold it and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. It's still blinking on and off though. It's curing it, but it's blinking on and off while it's doing it. I'll have to read the instructions again. Okay, so there's a little ice cube on the sides of there. And let me put a little bit of ice cubes. These are really cute little ice cubes because some of them are small. You see that? Some are small and some are larger. So there are multiple shapes in it. And I'm going to put a little bit of ice cubes on the side here. Lay that in there so that will cure. I've never done this before, you guys, so we're doing this together. If I were at the nail shop and this thing was blinking like this while I was getting my nails done, I'd be a little concerned about them getting done correctly. Okay. There we go. But that's curing that on there. Alright, now let's do the front with a little bit of them around the front, and then we will return this back to its container, or back to the lid. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that we put these on in a way, don't drip off to the side, don't do that. I got too zealous there. I want to put these on in a way that it doesn't prevent the slide either. That's why you see me doing it the way I'm doing it. I don't want to prevent it from sliding back and forth. What glue are you using? I am using UV resin from Let's Resin. UV resin from Let's Resin. And wiping that off the side because a little bit of it dripped off to the side. I don't want that. I want it to be able to fit back into the lid. So yeah, it's UV resin from Let's Resin. It works pretty well. I like this. I do like my little glitter when I glitter my scissors. I use it for this for that as well. And they come out really smooth. I am not affiliated. I just like the way that it works for me. Okay. I'm going to take this glove off and I am going to see how much glitter got down on the how much UV got down on the side of there. I used my little X-Acto knife to scrape that off of there. Let's use that so that that doesn't create a future problem. Okay, get that off. Don't want that on there. All right, that side worked. All right, that does look like ice. I wish I had one right there. Let me put a little bit of this on here. I'm going to hold it to the side. And I'm going to put a piece of ice right there. And let's UV all of that together. Stop blinking, silly thing. I didn't put my gloves on, y'all. Why didn't I put my gloves on? Alright, we're going to let that go together and see what happens. I need a baby wipe because I spilled a little bit of UV on the desk. Why is that blinking like that? I wonder if the cord isn't getting enough power or something. I don't know. Oh yes, I love these scissors. And look at what else I did with the scissors. These are scissors from the Dollar Tree. And then a stapler. And it says be kind, even though it's kind of hard to see. It says be kind. I didn't use the right font to make it easier to see, but I think you get the point. Okay. So there we go. My air vent is still airing out. There is that top. Now let's put this on our tumbler. Let's put it back home. Push that down. Yep, there we go. Okay, now let's see if it'll slide. That one didn't quite get glued in, but we'll fix that later. We want this to be in and slide. And it's not moving. We want it to be in and slide. So some of that glue is messing us up here. So let's get that out of there. Hold your breath and pray for me that I don't cut myself. Oh yeah, that was more of it in there than it looked like. So that's why it wasn't sliding. Tell you what, when you see these videos on YouTube, and they're like 5 minutes long, this is what it looks like in real life when you're trying to do these. And when you're learning. I'm learning as we go, you guys, because I've never done this before either. So we are learning together. So let's turn that around. Slide that in there. Get that out of the way. And let's see. Now, it's down in there. But we're not sliding. There we go. But we can't have that hard to slide because that won't be good. So where am I finding where the hell? What was giving me the challenge? Well, that sucks. Now we got to do that all over again. I wonder what was causing the problem. I don't know, but let's try it again. Let's put our thing back in here. I'm telling y'all, it's that day for me today. It is that day for me today. Nothing wants to work right for me today. But I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. I am not giving up. If I give up, then that would be defeating myself, and I'm not gonna fire myself. So I tell people all the time, don't ever fire yourself. If you quit on yourself, then you fired yourself. And you never want to fire yourself. We're going to try it again, y'all. We're going to let it sit longer. We're going to see what happens. And that keeps blinking. And if that keeps... I don't understand that. That keeps doing that, we'll pull out our old trusty dusty and bring it to life, because I don't understand why that's doing that. There we go. Bring that one out to life. Let that sit in there. Oh my God. I think our glitter would be dry by the time we got all this going. It should be dry, right? Why that's doing that. And that's Mr. Resin too. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay, so let's see. We've got this one working better. Let me get this out of here. Holy. One thing for sure, two for certain, that this is definitely a it definitely is a project of patience. Now that doesn't want it. That y'all say a prayer for me right now. Right now. Pray, pray, pray. That broke off in there. Say a prayer right now. God dang it. I almost said a bad word, y'all. I almost said a bad word. Lisa, this might not be worth the headache for me. They make it look easy on that on YouTube, but I'm not sure. All right, thank you, Ro. I don't know if it's food safe or not. I know it's not patient safe. How about that? I know that much. It's testing my patience. All right, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something different. Why? It doesn't want to blow. Y'all have to hear me cuss. Doesn't want to slide. Let's get that off of there. Doesn't want to slide at all now. I guess we're going to have to glue it totally open because it doesn't want to slide at all now. Oh. Welcome to live. Welcome to live. Only on live does this crap work like this. When you're trying to do it on live, it always gives you all the real talk. Well, I guess this is real crafting. What am I talking about? It's real crafting. Alright, there we go. Now we got slide action. Do y'all agree? We got some slide action. Now let's try this again. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to try to see if we can glue this stuff on here. Okay, I want to have this. Let me get a toothpick. I'm trying. I'm not giving up. How much time we have? 0. This might be a 2-week project because I'm not giving up on this little baby. Oh my God. Everything today is working against me. I'm going upstairs. I'm not crafting after this. Sometimes I'll stay down and I'll craft and finish projects or whatever, but I'm going upstairs after this crafting project. I'm not staying down. Okay, trying it again. Starting all over. I know I don't have my gloves on, and I know I should. Y'all just have patience with me. Yell at me later. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. I wonder if I should really use like super glue or something first to help help hold it on. What do you think? This is the right mug. Your laughing makes lemonade out of lemons. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Only put a few of them. I'm going to try. Only a few of them first. Okay. I'm wondering if we should put, I'm wondering if I should put super glue down and then seal it all up with resin. Let's see if this is, please read thoroughly. Keep out of reach of children. Not for food, Ro. It says it's not for food. So I don't know why we're doing all this if you can't even drink out of a cup anyway. Well, what do they use? Is there food safe resin? Ours will just be for decorations then. Heck, if we can even get it to work. I guess we'll worry about getting sick later if we can just try to get it to work right now. Maybe that's why I'm struggling. Maybe it's because it's not designed for food. Alright, let's try a few of them here and there. One. And I'm going to dry that one first. Know your light will work better now. Yeah, I hope it does. I think the thing is that if we get it on here, right? And then it's just the lid and you drink out of a straw, I think you'll be okay. I don't know. I am not doing these, obviously. This is my first time. Obviously. And I'm proving to you guys every moment as we work on this that this is absolutely my first time. And it might be my last time. This is where, this would be one of those things where I say we all have crafting lanes. And this might be telling me to stay in my lane. Alright, I'm going to put a few on here right here. This might be the project that is telling me to stay in my crafting lane. And this ain't it. Make it a candle holder. That is absolutely a good idea. We could do that. We could make it a candle. I'm good at candle holders. Francis, I'm good at candle holders now. We could absolutely make it a candle holder. So we are going to definitely do something with this thing. I got all this fruit. We got all this fruit. We got to do something with this fruit, y'all. We got a boatload of fruit, and we use one piece. And they only sold it in the big bundles on Amazon. Y'all know that's where we go for everything. They only sold it in big bundles, so we got all this fruit that we got to do something with. So we're going to figure this thing out. We're going to make it work, y'all. I'm putting a little bit on at a time. I'm just building it up as we go. And this is going to be, no, we don't want it too thick, too heavy at the front because the straw has to go in there, right? So we don't want that to lean over the front. We want to be able to put a straw in there. There we go. Got a little stuff on my hand, so I'm going to wash that. Throw that out. Clean up my mess as we're working here. That over there. I'll show you guys a couple of things that I've been also working on. It's Christmas time, so I've had a couple of orders of Christmas ornaments. People wanting, look at that little guy, isn't he so cute? People wanting their grand bibis on Christmas ornaments. So I've been working on a couple of those as well. I just got to do the bows and the little blitz on the rest of those. And then I don't know if you saw, if you follow me on TikTok, you saw I made this for my sorority. I'm going to make a bunch of these and give them as gifts for my sorority sisters. Maybe. I don't know. They might be listening. I don't know. So, that's a few of the things that I've been working on with my little laser over there that I absolutely love. All right, we've got that on. I've got my little air pocket working, so we have air. I'm going to put this on very gingerly onto the cup now. I said gingerly, right? Got to push back. Y'all, come on. Gingerly onto my cup. And I got some slide motion, even though I broke off one of the things. How do you get this stuff to stick? Oh, wait, I think I know how. But I won't be able to do it until I get it all sealed up. Once we get it all going, then we can seal it all with more. Maybe I should have stuffed up this little lid thing to make it take the glue better. That might have been an option as well. I don't know. We're going to keep on moving because we're learning as we're going. We're running out of time. Let's see. Love those ornaments. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What did Lisa say? Make fruit basket with resin. Great idea, Lisa. Great idea. Me and these little ice cubes, though, I'm not breaking up with them just yet. Okay, so I'm going to start now on the inside of here. And I'm just going to put down some resin. Try to stay away from my slider. Otherwise, I would have wasted all of your time and mine, too, if I let the slider get glued down or glued shut. Right? We just went through all of that to not have the slider glued shut. So, I don't want to go that direction. Let's glue that up together here. I'm trying to stay away from my slider. So what's been going on this week? Ro, I'm so glad your event was good. I hope you guys raised a lot of money. I hope you raised a lot of money. I have to tell you, we were driving out to Home Depot yesterday, and I saw this young lady and her, I'm assuming father, on the street. And they had a sign that said, help Gabby get to Paris. And they were collecting donations on the corner. And I rarely carry cash, but I pulled over and I said, Gabby, do you have a cash app? Because if you have a cash app, I promise you I will make a contribution. And so this morning I cashed out Miss Gabby. And right away she sent me a thank you. And I'm super excited. I hope she gets to go. She sent the link to her EF Tours, which is one of the tour places that my daughter, when she went to Japan, she went through EF Tours to be able to go. I've never met Miss Gabby, but I'm hopeful that she gets to go. My husband says, so what prompted you to make a contribution? And I said, usually when you see people on the street, you see them saying, help, we're hungry, help, we're whatever. Something about Miss Gabby's sign just told me it was truth. Like, she's really trying to get to Paris. And what an opportunity for a young lady who is earnestly saying, hey, y'all, I'm trying to go to Paris. She could be trying to do a ton of other things. But the only way that we know what's going on in the world is to explore the world. And so if I can make a small contribution to helping Gabby get there, then why not? And not on the Tumbler slider. You're right. I should try that. Okay, so there we go. Well, I wanted to put it on the slider in the hopes to be able to get it to close. But that might not, that looks like that's not going to work no matter what. So we're going to just forget all of that headache that we went through, and I'm getting ready to start tumbling or putting this stuff on here to be done with it. If the slider doesn't slide, I don't care anymore. Because now I want to be able to close up some of these gaps. So yeah, that's not going to work that way anyway. Oh well, it was worth a try. I'm giving up on the tumbler, not on myself. And now I'm going to glue my ice on all of this. Ice, ice, baby. Too cold, too cold. Let's drop some little bitty ones back in here. I could have saved us like 5 hours if I made that, or 5 hours. Look at me exaggerating. I could have saved us a lot of time if I made the decision to just give up on the sliding tumbler earlier. It's looking pretty though. Look at the ice. It does look like ice from here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It does look like ice. And we're going to drop a few more. Look at that. Chunks of ice. Oh, I'll give you a side view. Let me dry it first. And then I'll give you a different view. Lisa, I would love to see that. How can I get a pic? Question. What'd you do, Lisa? I made a crushed glass Christmas. Oh, you did. You did. That's right. How did it turn out? I'd love to see it too. The video that you sent me was really great. Send me a photo. If you want to text me a photo, Lisa, and then I'll put it on here for the group to be able to see it. Let's do that. If you want to, that is. I mean, I don't want to twist your arm or nothing. I don't want to twist your arm, Lisa. But send us a photo so we can see it. Okay. I am drawing this best way I know how with my little bitty guy here. This one is so much bigger, but why is it blinking in and out is the main questions. You do it twice. Bless your heart. Thank you. Let's see. You sent me a photo? Alright, there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lisa, that's so pretty. Oh, and you got lights on it and everything. Okay, here you guys, I'm going to show it to you. Let me do, while we're waiting on this to, let's see if we can get it here. Hello. This is so pretty. Can you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? It's crushed glass too. Very pretty. I love it. That is so cute. That is adorable. And here's a view without the lights on. Just pretty. Pretty, pretty. Wow, Lisa, that's cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. How did you buy the crushed glass or did you crush it yourself? This thing gets heavy when you put all these little things on it here. Did you buy the crushed glass or did you crush it yourself? Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to put a little bit more ice on it. I'm telling you, y'all, we got some talent going on in this crafty room space on Sundays. We just come together to craft together. And if you're looking for perfection, I would say you haven't found it yet because we are not perfect over here. We're going to put our cherry on top though. Right there. I'm going to put this cherry right here. How do I want it? Yeah, right there. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it, you guys. Let's do it. This is the end. After we do this, then we're going to be done with this UV stuff. We're going to go back to our cup, and I'll show you how this will look on top of it. And then, of course, when I epoxy it, I can't epoxy it on the live. So I'm going to have to epoxy the cup offline and put the logo on it and show you guys next week. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a pink one next. I got, oh, you got the, from Michael's. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Y'all tell Lisa it's beautiful. All right, let's see here. Lisa is a crafting to the heart too. Sprinkle some sugar. Some fake sugar or some real sugar? Ooh, that might be a great idea. How do I do that? There it is. It looks like ice cubes with a little, that's an awful long cherry stem. I don't want to cut it though because it will lose its look. If you drink out of it with a straw, I guess that won't get in your nose. But okay, so let's bring our cup. Let me beat the cup just a minute to get that glitter, excess glitter off of it. Definitely will need another layer of glitter. What I'm doing right now is just rubbing it to rub the excess glitter off of it so that when I bring it back over here to you guys, I don't get glitter everywhere. We'll definitely need another layer of glitter before we move into the final stage of epoxy, but here is the cup, almost. Y'all, that's going to be cute. That'll be cute. That'll be cute. I may look to see if I can find some UV resin that is food safe. The glitter or dust to make it look sugary. Bro, great idea. I will do that. Oh, especially around the rim. Okay. I'll do that. I got to mix it together. And so I tell you what, we will finish this cup next week. What I'll do offline is I'll do the epoxy piece, and we'll make a logo, and then next week we'll finish this cup together. I promise I will not finish it. I promise. I will wait to do it together because y'all know sometimes I get ahead of myself. But, yeah, we can do sugar around the rim. We can do, and then we'll finish this piece. Or I'll finish this piece offline. But that's what it's looking like so far. So y'all come back next Sunday so we can finish it together. And then we can see who we gift it to. Keeping in mind, this is not food safe epoxy. I don't know where to even find food safe resin at. But if you drink out of a straw, you should, I don't know. You'll have to sign a disclaimer. I don't know. I'm scared to give it away now that I'm thinking about that. I don't want to be sued by anybody. Somebody gets sick. Maybe I'll have to find one that's a food safe epoxy or resin and then gift that one away and keep this lid only for myself. I sent you some diamond dust. Yes, I would use that. That's what I was thinking, to use the diamond dust for that. But now I'm kind of tripping as to whether or not to. I wanted to give it away because, you know, y'all, I love to give this. I love to give stuff, and I don't want to keep it. But I'm not sure with that resin not being epoxy or food safe resin. My heart is saying don't do that because I wouldn't. I mean, for me, if I drank out of it, I'd be fine. But I don't want to give it to somebody and then you guys get sick. I would just die. I would just die. I wouldn't want that to happen. I don't know. My jury is still out on that one, y'all. I'm still out. The same way my jury is not out on this. I'm going to be calling Amazon to ship this back to them. I don't like the way that that's blinking back and forth. I don't do a whole lot of resin work, but I don't know if you guys are like me. When you're ready to do something, you want it to work. You don't want to have to keep having stuff that, why I've got all this stuff if it ain't going to work for me. Alright. Here we go. Look at our little sister girl. I went through the comments, and the good news is there was not a lot of comments left on the page, but there were a few. And so I am going to quickly go back there and pull up those comments so that we can tell you the names. We'll write the names on a piece of paper really quick, and then we'll pull that name, and then we will see. If one of us wins the cup, you don't have to worry. We know the rules. Thank you, Ro. I love it. You know I love y'all. I love y'all. I enjoy, let me say this. I so enjoy and look forward to the time that we spend together on Sundays. It is probably one of the most rewarding things for me and look forward to on Sunday. For many of you who don't know, I do a lot of things in the community here locally. I serve, I'm an elected official in my community, and I also run a homeless shelter. And so I'm around people all the time. But I look forward to this time that we get together. And I used to stress out about making sure that I had a lot of stuff that we could craft on or do together. And I just said, stop stressing, because you guys are here to hang out and have fun. And so I reduced a lot of my stress by not having to, by doing that. But coming together with you guys on once a week is a tremendous honor for me. You're ladies that I've never met before. Lisa and I have formed a sisterhood, if you would. We text on the text throughout the week just because she's so kind and makes sure that she checks on me. And I just really look forward to being here with you and spending time. So I thank you guys for coming in, because you could do anything for an hour on a Sunday in the middle of the day. So I really do appreciate you being here with me. And I also appreciate y'all allowing me to craft and send y'all all my stuff. Because, again, it's not like any of us needs another thing. If you're a crafter, I know you have tons of stuff already. So, not perfect by any means, but definitely with my love attached to it. All right. Oh, somebody texted me and asked me if I want an intro banner. The answer, no. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. I don't, though. I don't. Alrighty. I got everybody's name in that had a comment on there. Let's see who this will be gifted to. And then I have some stuff. Lisa, I got a box for you. That box just keeps getting bigger and bigger with stuff that I need to send. But you saw what I did yesterday. However, I did go out last night and correct it. I went and bought the things before and corrected it. So I'll send that all. I'm sending it this week before I get messed up. Just subscribed. A great place to go on Sunday. Hi, Edna. Welcome, welcome. Hey, T. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Let's see who the winner is for this one. I'm not cheating. Y'all see me doing it right here in front of y'all. I'm doing it the old school way too. This is old school, baby. Old school way. And the winner is... Oh, too much light. Susan. Susan. Susan, are you here today? If you are, I know sometimes Susan Roberts, she always watches the replay. Susan, if you will email me your mailing address, somehow I will figure out how to put this thing in a box and get it sent to you. And Lisa, I will make and send you one, exact same colors, because all of this stuff, you guys, all of this, the little lady head was gifted to us. The necklace and everything was gifted to us by Lisa. And then Lisa said those are also her colors of one of her rooms in her house. And so I will recreate one of these for you as well, my love, and send it to you too. Your box just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But congratulations, Susan. Congratulations. I am going to send this out and then make a duplicate and send it to Lisa. I better take a picture of it now so that I know what I can do to make sure Lisa gets one just like it. Oh, wait. Oh, and I can cut the little head too. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, there we go. We did it in an hour, y'all. We did it in an hour. Here's our project that we're working on. Let me get you over here. I haven't finished it yet. It's going to be a lemonade something. It might be a margarita. Right now, that's what I about need, a margarita. Because as many mistakes as I've made in today's video, a margarita would be right on line. We're not finished. This is the rough end. Come back next week. Let's see how we get it done, all right? I love y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Go out and do good and change the world for the better. And if you see somebody that's having a down day, help lift their chin. Be the lifter of their joy. And until next time, stay classy. I'll see you next Sunday. Love y'all. Love you, love you.